Hey there, today I have something truly special in store for you. We are going to craft stunning primrose flowers today with ribbon. So let's embark on this delightful journey of making these gorgeous flowers. I'm going to make these flowers with two different techniques. This is the number one technique and the measurement of the ribbon is 4 into 4 centimeters. It might seem strange to you that I have folded the ribbon in a triangular form and then I have made a mark and cut it. This is my way of cutting a ribbon in a perfect square. Okay, here I'm going to cut off the edges of the ribbon because it's always hard to burn the ribbon with its edges and I usually cut them off. After cutting off the edges, I have folded the ribbon in half, made a clean and neat mark and then I have cut the ribbon. Now fold the ribbon in half and I have folded it horizontally, then again fold the already folded ribbon and this time vertically and then give it a round shape by cutting it. And I have cut a slight notch in the center of the petals. Firstly, burn the edges of the ribbon and then fold the ribbon, burn the notch but slightly and then give a round shape to the petals by burning them. Do the same to the other side of the ribbon. Make 3 petals for one flower, but these 3 petals are going to be 6 when we fold them. And if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, I would say consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so that you can have all the latest updates of my videos. I hope you're going to pay attention to how I am sewing it because its sewing is tricky. I have taken one big stitch in the center and then I have started to sew it from the other side. So please see what I'm doing and that's how you're going to make the flower. I had crafted that penguin planter come vase myself, but I couldn't record it at that time. I'm sorry for that, but I plan to bring some sculpting projects in future and then we are going to do it all together. Do you want to sculpt birds and vases like these? If so, then tell me in the comment section below because I need to know it. If it is like this, then we are going to plan some projects and do it together in future. Here I am going to put a seam in the middle of the already sewn area. I'm gonna pull the thread now and see how beautifully this flower is taking its shape. I'm using scissors here to give its middle a curved shape, but you can use any other tool or even your fingers to do it. And when it's done, take 4 or 5 stitches at the wrong side of the flower and then give it a good knot. Primroses have lots of colors. I have seen them in mauves and blues, although I am using a deep yellow shade here, but these can be made in any shade. I have even seen them in a deep fresh red too. Your primrose flower is ready. This was one way of making it, and now we are going to make it the other way. I am going to use the second technique of making this flower. Here I have cut the ribbon in half, then I have folded it, given it a narrow shape at the lower end and a slightly wider shape at the upper end. Then I have given it a slight notch in the center of the petal. Firstly, I am going to burn the edges of the petal. Then I am going to fold the petal, burn the notch, open it again, and then give a round shape to this petal. Make all the other petals in the same way. And guys, this is the second way of making the flower. Make 6 petals for one flower. We are going to sew these 6 petals separately. No overlapping here. When all the petals are sewn, we are going to join all these petals by taking a stitch at the end of the first petal. Then we are going to pull the thread and tie a knot. This flower is ready too, and we have sewn it with the second technique. I am putting the first flower here. You see, there is no difference between these two flowers, only the techniques are different. Deep yellow primroses have vivid orange centers, and I am using a brush of 0 number here. This is a fine liner, and I am going to do painting with this. I'm going to paint the center of the flowers. For that, I have mixed a small amount of vermilion color here with water. We are going to make the sepals now, and for this I am going to cut a small square of ribbon. The measurement of the ribbon is 2 into 2 centimeters. Give a round shape to the ribbon with the scissors and then give small cuts at its edges. I am going to burn the edges of the ribbon, and the ribbon would naturally take a scalloped shape. Put a dot of hot glue on the wrong side of the flower and then put the sepal we had made and stick it. Your primrose is ready, And I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Remember, the possibilities are endless when it comes to ribbon crafts. So don't stop here, keep on exploring, and I am putting the link of another beautiful flower at the top left corner of your screen. Click on it and enjoy it.